I told her A, I wasn't paying anything. Guess what she did next? She had a nerve to pick up the phone to call the police. What's up, LOCS family? Welcome back to Jazzie LOCS. I'm your girl Jazz. I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome friend. Glad to have you. And for this video today, you all, I am back with another story. I don't want to call it a story time because these stories that I'm sharing with you all, they are not my personal experience. So for the sakes of this series, I'm going to call it Lock Hair Disaster. So if you see Lock Hair Disaster, that means that I'm sharing another story from my subscriber. So this person emailed me and told me about her experience with going to a new loctician. So I have to share that story with you all. She gave me the okay to do so. And also, y'all, don't forget, y'all can send me y'all stories as well. I'll be glad to share it. Any crazy lock experience you went through, just anything concerning your locks. It don't even have to be locks. It can be your natural hair. You can send it to my email. My email is jasmineashley2015@gmail.com. I'm going to put it right here. And yeah, share with me your stories. I'll be glad to share it with my subscribers, just like the last two people did. So let's go ahead and jump into this story. You already know you want to go ahead and get your snacks. You want to go ahead on and grab your tea, get your wine, just get whatever you need to be able to enjoy this story. Before we do so, you already know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I see y'all watching. I see y'all checking in. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe. I am waiting. Thank you. All right, y'all. So bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled up. I'm going to be looking off my MacBook. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm also going to post the email right here so you can read along with me as I go along. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, y'all. So I have the story pulled up. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, Jazzie LOCS. After hearing your last subscriber story, I had to write in and tell you about my experience with a new lock stylist who did me so wrong. I recently just moved to Georgia. Hey, Georgia peach. Okay, I got my peaches down in Georgia. Yeah. Okay, girl. My peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my and was looking for someone new to take over the maintenance of my 3.5 mid-back locks. Oh, let me read that again. Take over the maintenance of my 3.5 year mid-back locks. Okay, so she had her locks for 3 years and they're mid-back. Gotcha. Okay, boo. This was already hard for me due to having to go through several locticians before finding the one I was using up until I moved from Alabama. Okay, so backstory, she moved from Alabama to Georgia and she's looking for a new loctician. Got it. But I ran into one major problem. The town I moved to was so small I couldn't find no lock shops. Ooh. I decided to research in the next city over and came across this natural hair salon. Okay. The website didn't mention anything about locks and the reviews was just okay. When I called, the person I spoke to told me she does lock maintenance and gave me the price of $90, which was pretty reasonable. Yeah, it's a pretty good price. I asked, can I go ahead and book with her? And she tells me no. Ooh, rude. All booking need to be done online. Okay. She also told me to make sure I review all of her rules online. Rules? Okay, sis. I'm not going to lie. That kind of made me not want to try this shop, but I had no other options. Dang, boo. So I booked online anyways. We hard here, y'all. We do what we want to do. It's okay though, boo. There was a $25 deposit fee that did not go towards the hair service. Dang. Well, you got to be respectful of people's rules, but that's a bit much. I know a lot of people, you do have to book in advance, but most times it goes towards the service itself, so that's a little bit different. Saturday morning at 11:50, I arrived for my appointment. I booked online for 12. Do you know I walked in and this rude chick didn't even greet me? I can't stand that. I feel like well, she's walking into the space, but still as a business owner, you want to be welcoming and inviting if you have someone coming into your shop. So that's a major turnoff for me, but you know, that may just be me. She was still in the process of doing someone else's hair. Ooh. She didn't even look nowhere near done. I was the bigger person and spoke anyways.
Hey. How y'all doing?
You go, boo. That's good. I gave her my name and appointment time. She gave me this dry I don't want to cuss, hey back, and continues to work on the other person's head.
Yeah, don't do that. Anywho.
She told me to have a seat and that she would be with me in a minute. Okay. This pissed me off so bad because online, one of her rules was if you are more than 10 minutes late, you would have to pay a $15 fee, and if you was wait.
Are you dumb?
This pissed me off so bad because online, one of her rules was if you are more than 10 minutes late, you would have to pay $15 fee. And if you are 15 minutes late, the appointment will be canceled. Here she is running behind, but because she's the stylist, it's supposed to be okay. And I don't think that's right. So yeah, we should be on time if we have an appointment. And I do understand having rules in place. But don't have all these rules in place, but when you do it, because you're the stylist, it's okay. It comes off as unprofessional. Or let your client know, you know, hey, I'm running behind. I apologize. Because of that, I will do so-and-so. Maybe apply the $25 deposit that she paid that didn't go towards getting her hair done. Put it on her hair. Just show her you appreciate her. Not, well, if you late, you got to pay and I'm going to cancel you. But if I'm late, you just got to wait because I'm the stylist. No. Anywho. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, the appointment will be canceled. Here she is running behind, but because she's the stylist, it's supposed to be okay. Exactly. H, no. Okay, boo? She said H, no. Sound like the nappy roots. Oh, no. H, no. Man, y'all done up and done it. Hey, okay.
Oh, no. Hell no, boy. Y'all done up and done it. Oh, no. Hell no, boy. Y'all done up and done it. Oh, no.
Now, I low-key got an attitude. As you should. After 15 minutes of waiting, I told her I was going to get lunch and will be back. She didn't give me much of a response. Her energy just is negative, which is like the 5th strike. Right. I decided to get Chick-fil-A. Okay. I love me some Chick-fil-A, y'all. Once I got back to the shop, I sat in the car and ate my food. I went back in the shop about 45 minutes later, and she was finally putting it.
Coronavirus!
Why do I cough every time I'm reading a story? I'm sorry, y'all. I went back in the shop about 45 minutes later, and she was finally putting the girl before me under the dryer. She was finally ready for me. Okay. I told her I wanted rope twists as my style. Y'all, I love me a good rope twist, honey. That's my go-to style. After explaining to her the style, she asked me did I want my locks trimmed. Do what? Locks trimmed? I was so confused. Why would she ask did I want my locks trimmed? Oh, I was so confused. Why would she be asking me to trim my locks? I politely asked her what would be the point of trimming my locks. She goes on to explain my locks will grow faster this way. After a few minutes of thinking, I agreed to the trim. You did what? Lord. She told me it would only be a little trim off the ends. Cool. She began washing my locks and kept complaining about how dirty my locks were, which I knew was not true. Y'all. I maintain my locks and I wash in between styles until I see my previous loctician. I told her with a slight attitude there was no way my locks were dirty as she was saying they were. After being kind of aggravated, I decided to let the attitude go and actually enjoy my hair wash. Look at me, y'all. I'm frowned up. I'm sorry. This lady here just blowing me. Just her whole energy. Not the reader, but the actual person who did her hair. I don't know about you, but I love to get my locks washed. I can't lie. She was doing the thing and washing my locks to perfection, scrubbing and all. The process of twisting my locks was pretty quick. Once she finished, she sat me under the dryer for a few minutes before starting my style and my locks. Okay. Now here is what did it for me. She mentions again about getting ready to trim my ends and asked was I still okay with it. Nervous as ever, I told her I was okay with it. Jazzie Locks, I know you are wondering why did you let her trim your locks? And the only thing that went through my mind was how much longer and healthier my locks would be. Okay. She began cutting and something told me to feel where she was cutting. Ooh. Y'all. I no longer felt locks down my back.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh. I was hot. She didn't give me a trim. She cut my locks to mid-shoulder length. Y'all, I don't know what I would done. I immediately went off on her Okay. I asked her what the F was she doing to my locks. I don't blame her angerness. I do not blame it. I told her what she did to my hair was way out of line and there was no way she had any lock experience. She probably had natural hair experience, but there's no way she had lock experience. She just wanted to get that money. And I hate when people do that. If you don't have the experience, don't put your hand in somebody else's head if you don't know what you're doing. I went on to tell her how unprofessional this whole experience was from the beginning and everyone isn't meant to have a business. Okay? By this time, her next customer is coming in for her appointment and she looked confused about what was going on. The shop owner then begins to try to get me to calm down. Don't try to get me to calm down now. Not that she cared I was upset, but she didn't want to be embarrassed in front of her customer coming in. I'm going to assume the customer was a regular because she sure didn't care about my experience. She had to be. I asked her, how does she plan on fixing this? She asked me with a dumb look on her face, fix what? Now I'm screaming, asking her again, how do you plan on fixing this? She told me she would knock the price down to half, $45.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
I told her I wasn't paying anything. Guess what she did next? She had a nerve to pick up the phone to call the police. After a few minutes of contemplating, I threw the money at the unprofessional bird and got my stuff and left. I cried so hard in the car. Aw, boo. I was so pissed off. I felt like steam was coming from my ears. Man, oh, my heart go out to her. My beautiful locks were ruined. Because I didn't let her finish my hair, I was left without a hairdo. After hours of being sad, I began to do... Y'all, my kids home. I'm sorry. They just got home from daycare. After hours of being sad, I began to look at some lock videos. I came across someone who cut their locks into a bob. Okay. I told myself I might as well do the same. I have nothing to lose at this point. Long story short, I trimmed my locks some more and now I am rocking. Hey. Hey, boo. So hey, Lock family.
Hey, Lock family.
Hey, good day? Y'all, look at Dylan's process. I told y'all, of course, he going through the starter phase, but they coming along pretty good. So, hey. Hey, y'all, I got some lipstick on his eye. And excuse his eye, he had an eye book, and I was trying to get it out, and I made a mistake and scratched his eye. All right, y'all, let mommy finish up, okay? Okay. You had a good day? Yeah. Give me a high five. Give me a high five, Dill. Bye-bye. 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 Bye, Book. Close mommy door. Okay. Bye. My babies, y'all. Sorry about that. It's almost over with, so let me go ahead and finish this up. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer, so let's go back. Because I didn't let her finish my hair, I was left without a hairdo. After hours of being sad, I began to look at some lock videos on YouTube. I came across someone who cut their locks into a bob. Okay. I told myself I might as well do the same. Okay, sis, look at you making a bad thing into a good. Oh, they fussing already, y'all. Make this quick. I have nothing to lose at this point. Long story short, I trimmed my locks some more, and now I'm rocking a lock bob. Hey, okay, sis. Okay, look at you. To be honest, Jazzie Locks, I'm in love with it. My situation was horrible, but my results in the end is giving me life. Yes, okay. Tell your subscribers to never let any loctician or natural shop offer to trim their locks unless they trust the person 1000%. Whew. Y'all, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. And the fact that happened in Georgia, I live in Georgia. We probably don't live nowhere near the same area, but the fact that it happened so close to where I stay at, that is crazy. What I have to say for this story is it was so many red flags from the beginning. From her telling her with an attitude she can't book her over the phone, from her going to the shop, the lady didn't speak, from the lady criticizing how dirty her locks were. Just so many red flags in general. And the fact that she was a natural hair shop as opposed to a lock shop. Yes, some natural hair shops do a really, really great job with locks, but she's not a loctician. She's not skilled in locks, so she should be honest. And she don't have no business cutting her locks. I've never heard of cutting your locks to make them grow longer. If that's something you do, in the comments, let me know. Let me know, do it make your hair grow longer? Or what's your experience with cutting your locks? But I have never heard of that before. But that whole experience was crazy. I don't know what I would have done if I was in that situation. She handled it way better than I think I would have handled it. And she did good by going ahead, paying, being done with it before the police got involved. But I'm sorry this happened to you, boo. I'm sorry that your 3.5 years of long, beautiful locks was ended abruptly. But I'm glad you ended up getting a really good results. I'm pretty sure your lock bob look bomb, girl. I'm pretty sure your lock's gonna grow back in no time. And thank you for sharing your story with me. I really appreciate it. All right, y'all, that's all I have today for you. Like I said, if you have any stories of your own you want to share, please email me. I'll be glad to share it with my audience. And I'll catch you all next video. Deuces.